See that little flash of rainbow across the waterfall? So what'd you guys think? Good start?
Beautiful, beautiful. Just beautiful. Great start. And beautiful.
Are there hiking trails that you can take to get you to the falls?
No, there are not. It's all private land in here. The waterfalls, everything around us, out the left front, all the way to the beach. Out the right, to the center of the island. 51,000 acres around us, owned by two brothers live here, the Robinsons. And those same brothers also own the island of Niihau that sits off the west shore. The land was originally purchased by their relative Elizabeth Sinclair, a Scottish woman. She came here to start a cattle ranch, bought the land in 1864 and paid the Hawaiians $10,000 in gold. Today it's worth at least $1.2 gazillion. Yes, gazillion. Some unimaginable figure.
That's what I call compounding.
Yeah. Wasn't a bad investment, that's for sure. Coming up underneath our chin, Olakele Canyon. Now if you look to the right, at the end of the canyon where the clouds are touching the back rim, that's the top of Mount Waialeale. And right in those clouds is where our record rainfall lands on Kauai. Out in front of us, Waimea Canyon. The Grand Canyon of the Pacific, its nickname. To the left of us, Waimea Town and River. In front of the town and river, Waimea Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, out your left in that bay is where Captain Cook first landed on the Hawaiian Islands, January 1778. Greeted by the natives who literally thought that he was one of their gods. And then they kind of killed him about a year later.
So what was the name of the native tribes here? I mean, like Peru's, Aztecs.
Can you hold that a little closer?
Well, yeah, I was wondering what the
names of the native tribes that were here.
I don't know of any names for the tribes, but they were the Marquesans that came here from the Marquesas Islands, were the first Polynesian settlers here on the island. And then later, that was about 200 AD, and in between 12 and 1300 AD, another wave of settlers arrived from the Society Islands where Tahiti is, so they were Tahitians. So back in front, Waimea Canyon. The name translated, red water. See how red the soil is? High iron content. When the iron rusts, it turns red. Rusty red soil gets in the rivers, tints the watercolor red. So Summer, you know what my last name is, right?
No, I don't.
Summer. Spelled the same way, except with an O.
Awesome.
See the rock face at the end of the canyon? Do you? Like, boom, you got it, right? Everybody else see it? See the cliffs at the back of the canyon here? Go to the bottom of the cliffs where the red dirt does a V. His chin's sitting right in there. His eyes are shadowed, like closed and shadowed. His chin's just above those last trees at the end of the canyon. He's got one side of his head's kind of triangular flat. you enjoy hiking? Lots of great hikes around the canyon rim trail. Or to Waipo'o waterfall coming into view. Really easy hike.
Are there any roads that take you close to the falls?
Yeah, there's the canyon road runs right up around the rim.
Nice.
So this is waterfall is about a 3.2 mile round trip hike.
It's about right for us, huh?
Waipo'o.
What's the max altitude on one of these?
Surface ceiling on this aircraft based on different factors about 23,000 feet. But we would never go that high. You'd be on oxygen above 12.
What are we at now?
Not even 3,000 above sea level. So the island is approximately 6 million years old. It is the oldest of the 8 major Hawaiian islands. The volcanoes went extinct about 4 million years ago. All these big canyons out the left that we just flew by, carved by rainwater coming off the top of the island. And all their rivers tie into Waimea River. And that, my friends, is the reason why Waimea River is always filled with red sediment and named red water by the Hawaiians.
Could you just imagine if they were around and saw highways on the sacred grounds? How would they feel about this modern city life? Tears would come from each other's eyes as they would start to realize that our people are in great, great danger.
Anybody enjoy fishing? There's a little red.
I'm not a fisherman.
Off the right, this little reservoir every year, they stock it with rainbow trout. It's about to open pretty soon. You can see the fish hitting on the water right there. There's a guy comes, feeds them every day. They'll open it up, and for about 5 weeks until they're gone, local guys will fish for trout. It's a big novelty here. Out the left, the island of Ni'ihau on the horizon out there. That private island, also nicknamed the Forbidden Island because it is private. And along the shoreline, a military base, Barking Sands Pacific Missile Range, run by the Navy.
I guess we don't fly over that.
No. They rarely do missile tests, like once every couple months. The interesting part is they're usually shooting the missiles intentionally at naval vessels, so those vessels can practice their countermeasure systems against the missiles. But it's okay, it's safe. They just put a piece of styrofoam over the front of the missile and it bounces off.
I believe that.
You ever seen them go up while you're up here?
I did watch a launch one day. I was pointing it out just like I did to you guys, and whew, one went up. It was pretty cool. You only see it for about 1 second, and it is gone. You just see the smoke trail. White facility out the left is a NASA station, radar and satellite dishes. The road we passed over leads to it. The last one we'll see for 17 miles. Because from this point, 17 miles north, up the coast, is all part of the Nepali Coast Wilderness State Park. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is truly magnificent.
Now there's a road that goes through the park, I take it.
No, there isn't.
I say there's a road. No road.
Only a hiking trail that comes partway down. It's a wilderness park, so there are no roads.
Wow, okay.
So the name Nepali, it means the cliffs out the right-hand side. The unforgettably beautiful Nepali coast. You'll soon understand why there's no road when you look at the terrain. It'd be about impossible to build a road.
Be a lot lot of tunnels.
This looks like a lot of boating around here too.
Yeah, they do tours up and down the Nepali on the big catamarans and some of the smaller boats.